Welcome to day 13. Here is our core specific kettlebell workout for you guys. Like it. As always, pick the light to medium weight. I'm using a 40-pound kettlebell. And we get started with outside the body alternating swings. You're gonna keep your feet closer together, keep your knees bent. You're gonna feel it in your oblique that is opposite of the kettlebell as you're swinging it. So when it's in my right hand, I feel it on my left side, and vice versa. Always keep your back and your core straight and tight, always. Coming to an end. All right, relax. Got suitcase deadlift with side change. We're gonna begin with our left hand, left side. As always, we're trying to keep our shoulders level and square and our hips forward. That's the game plan. Doesn't always happen that way as we have injuries. All right, switch sides. So you may always find that there's an imbalance when you do unilateral training like this. We all have one side that's stronger than the other side, one side that's more mobile than the other side. Yep, so just get used to that. One more. We're gonna start in the rack position, kettlebell in our right hand. Here's our movement. I'm gonna rotate inwards, out, reverse, stop. Be very controlled. This is not a race. Go slow. Try to feel it in your left oblique. A couple more seconds. We're gonna switch sides. All right, switch sides. The left side. Feel it again. Brace your core. Inward. Stop. Outward. Stop. Try to keep your hips forward. And twist from the trunk. For the waiter around the world, we're going to begin with the bell in our right hand, with the horn in our left, cross body to left side first. Lots of core, shoulders, a little bit of biceps in there, some traps. So many muscles are working right now to complete this movement. I almost dropped it. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I have bloopers because I drop the kettlebell once or twice every so many videos. All right, take a break. We're gonna begin with the kettlebell in our right hand for the suitcase march. Get in position. Again, this is not about speed. This is about control. Get chest out, back straight, core braced, and bring your knee about hip level. Hold for about half a second or so. We're gonna switch in a couple seconds. And switch. Same thing, chest high, brace your core. Take your short or your slow. Take your slow steps. Careful, don't fall like I almost did. Bam, round one complete. Go right in round two. Outside the body, alternating kettlebell swings. Begin the left hand this time on our first swing. Get ready and let's go. With these, you can kind of mess around with which grip you want to use. You can do where you flip it like this, catch it. You can go where it's a neutral grip like this. You can get as creative or as complicated, if you will, as you would like. I'd like to keep it simple, especially for these beginner level, because truth be told, I am also a beginner. I've been doing kettlebells for a little over a year, and I'm learning as I go. Like many of you probably. Let's go. All right. We're gonna start with the kettlebell on our right side for the suitcase deadlift. Let's get it. Remember, keeping our shoulders and hips square. We're not doing this. We're not trying to do a weird reaching for the ground. If your range of motion is just this, that's fine. Do what works for you. The goal with these kettlebells is to introduce new movements, but to not cause any injury. Switch sides and begin. So we want to introduce new movements. Start slow, start with lighter weight, and as always, progress. Work our way up. But never compare your progress with anybody else's. Just do you. All right. We're gonna begin with the bell in our left rack position for the trunk twist. All right. And twist inward, back to neutral, outward, back to neutral. That's our range of motion, our pattern. If you want to put your arm out for extra balance, do what works for you. One more and switch sides. All right, inward, neutral, outward, neutral. Not a race. If you need to go much slower, by all means, go much slower. But again, we're introducing a different movement. Oh, I like that one. Around the world to the waiter. We're going to begin with the bell in our left hand with our right hand on the horn. Going across our body to our right side. All right, begin. Love this move. I always say I prefer using single kettlebells over double kettlebells, because anytime you're using one unilaterally, it's causing all the extra muscles on the other side of the kettlebell, opposite of the kettlebell, to be engaging. So anything I do with my right side, my left obliques and small support muscles are just working overtime. So the suitcase march, we'll begin with our right side this time. Begin. Your range of motion is your range of motion. We want to bend at the hips. So you'll see I have a slight bend in my knee. I'm bending at the hips. I'm not squatting the weight. I'll do two more. Switch sides. All right, switch sides. So a slight bend at the knee, and then you hinge at the hips. And that is where you find your range of motion. You're not trying to bend your knees to get further to the ground. You're working with where you are today. You will get better as you continue doing this. One more for Adam. Hey guys, that's it. I greatly appreciate coming out working with me today. See y'all for the next one.